right. Hi, Facebook. How are you guys doing? All right. So, I'm going to give some time for the people to jump on. I did not intend on starting at 8 o'clock, actually. But how you guys doing? I hope your day is going great so far. It's kind of late. It's Central Time. It's 8 o'clock. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. And for those who don't see it, did see it, watch the replay and start it all over again. So first of all, I want to say hello. How you guys doing? I hope your day is going well. I hope you had a great week, even up to this very point. And I am going to go ahead and jump in. But before I dive into the subject of this live, I forgot when I realized that I was doing my reintroduction of myself, I realized that I never told what made me want to get into the wedding venue and wedding lane. So I'm married. I've been married 5 years. It'll be 6 years, August of this year. And I did a DIY wedding. I know. Did a DIY wedding. And you guys, I was stressed to the highest level of stressivity. Yes, I said stressivity. I know that's not a word, but that's how I was feeling at the time. And I was so stressed out. So by the time we did the wedding reception, honeymoon, all that good stuff, all the dust has settled. And I'm sitting thinking about reflecting on our wedding day. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe how stressed I was about this. So in that moment, it was given to me that I want to be the aid for women not to go through the same thing I went through. I want to be the aid for the women to lead and guide them, to show them what to do, what not to do, how to do, when to do it. So that's what I'm here for. I'm your resource to be able to help you, lead you, and guide you in the right places, right? So let's go ahead and jump on this really quickly. The subject is, and I titled this video, You're Engaged, Now What? So, and if I have any women on here that are, engaged or, feel like it's about to happen, I want to go ahead and give you a good congratulations, okay? So the number one thing I want you to do is enjoy the moment. That's the easiest thing to do, right? Enjoy the moment. Sit in it. Enjoy it. Take in all the congratulations, all the well wishes, best wishes. Take it all in. And I suggest that you should take it in and sit there for like at least 4 to 6 weeks before you dive right into wanting to plan your wedding. Give yourself about 4 to 6 weeks just to take it all in and enjoy the moment. That's what we want to do starting off, right? So number one is pretty easy, right? We just want to enjoy the moment. Number two is let's tell our friends and family. Now, with telling other friends and family, I think that's more towards the people who's not internet and social media savvy. Now we use social media as a really broad platform to say anything, to do anything, to post anything. And majority of the time when most people get married, or proposed to, is right there on social media. They're putting it out there, right? So tell your family, to the people who are not really social media savvy, who maybe wasn't able to come to the proposal, and go ahead and let them know that you're about to be a married woman now, okay? Number three is very important to me, and that is set your date. Set the date is so important. Now, I don't believe in having an exact date. So for like an example, most people are like, okay, yeah, I want to get married May 24th. I feel like when you have an exact date, you kind of boxing yourself in, and it's hard to maneuver if, you can't find a certain venue or whatever to accommodate your date. So I think it's kind of good for us to just kind of have a season first and then a month second, and then you go from there. So if I want to get married in the fall and I'm looking to be married in the month of August, hey, let's go their route. And then from there, you can start to pinpoint what works for you within that month. Okay, and then I'm also dig a little bit deeper about the date as well. So that was number 3, set the date. Number 4 is we want to decide on the basics. So this is now when you and your fiance come together and start to pick out what it is that you want to do. So when I was doing my research on it, they have that you want to first compile your guest list. Second, they want you to find a venue. And thirdly, they want you to do the budget. Now, I totally agree with all 3. However, I just don't agree with it in that order. I think you should first do your budget, 2, do your, find your venue, and 3, then compile your guest list. Now, I also feel like, budget is a really big deal when you're planning a wedding. That's what is really centered around at the end of the day, is your budget. And budget is very important. And let me do this plug really quick. If you guys are not following Octavia Denise, your financial guru, please go follow her, okay? She has all your financial needs. She will be able to help you on what you're doing, right or wrong, okay? Especially in this time, she can help you on how you should save money and how you should go about doing things concerning your finance. So I kind of want to throw that out there. But we want to do our budget first, venue second, and then we want to do our compile our guest list. The 4th thing we want to do is, we're on number 5. Sorry about that. The 5th thing we want to do is think about our design. So what we mean about design is we want to do contemporary modern, can't get the word out. If we want to do a classic or do we want to do casual? So when you think casual, when I think casual, I think like a backyard wedding where it's, most people have on little sandals. Classic, I actually think more of, it's very traditional from beginning to end. We're not wavering. We're doing it how it was done back in 1989. We're not going to waver from that. We want it to be very traditional and classic. And then we have more contemporary. Contemporary, it kind of lets you know if I want to, when I think contemporary, I don't know if most people, I love Pinterest, right? And if you're seeing most people use their dogs to be their wedding ring bearer, that's very contemporary. Another thing could be contemporary is most wedding dresses now, if you look at some of the newer wedding dresses, they have color lining up under of it. That's more contemporary as well. So that's when your fiance can sit down and decide how you want your wedding to go. If you want it to be classic, casual, or if you want to go more on the contemporary side, okay? Then number 6 is you want to hire a planner. You guys, I wish I hired a planner. I do. That's one thing I wish I would have done. I wish I would have hired a planner. Hiring a planner is so worth it, okay? Take the stress away. You just tell them what you want, your idea, your design, and let them take it from there, okay? I wholeheartedly believe in hiring a planner. I believe it. And let's go, if we kind of jump back up to where it says decide the basics and we're talking about budget, make sure we have enough budget so we can cover this planner. She's needed. Please hire a planner. It will make you will thank me later, okay? I promise you will. And last but not least, we want to find our venue. So, y'all, venues go so quickly. People do galas, birthday parties. Now we're in this era where baby showers are just as lavish as weddings now. So venues, they are here today, gone tomorrow. They book up very quickly. And that is so important to go ahead and find your venue and book it and put it in. Y'all, this is a true fact, don't you, depending on where you're trying to get married or have your reception, it is booked up months in advance. It is booked up years in advance. It's booked. It's gone. there's nowhere for you to be able to book it, especially if it's a historical landmark, if it's something very popular within your city, state, wherever. They go quickly. And this is real too. Women are booking venues and they're not even engaged. It's real. So when you find your venue and you want it, go ahead and get it. Don't sit on it. And we kind of going to go back a little bit to why setting your date is important, because as soon as you walk in there and say, I want to have my wedding here or my reception here, the first question they're going to ask you is, when? What's your date? So those two kind of go hand in hand. And when I was saying don't have an exact date, because it will box you in. And if you're going to a venue that's very popular, that's that everybody like to use and want to use, if you have an exact date, like I said, May 24th, and you go into their venue and they were like, oh, we don't have May 24th, but hey, I can give you May 18th, or I can give you May 30th, but May 24th is out. We don't have that. So that's why I say having a season and a month is way better than having an exact date, because that way you won't box yourself in. And when you go into the venue and you give them a date, you want to be able to be flexible and say, okay, as long as in the month of May, I'm fine. As long as in the month of August, whatever month you pick, and it's not following no one's, birthday or anything, you're good. But when you have like a set exact date, you're boxing yourself in. And that's all I really have for you guys. I just want to jump on really quickly. I started very late. It's 8:15 here. I'm here in Memphis. We're on Central Time. I started very late. I didn't want to be on this late, but it's better to get it done than to not do it at all. And I want you guys to share, like, please watch the replay, invite people in, comment. And that's all I have for you guys. And I will talk to you later. Talk to you soon. Bye.